Hey there, hi there, ho there, sports Duran Duran fan and Whooshter fans. Oh, Duran Duran fan, the one Duran Duran fan that might be watching. No, that's not a reflection on you, Duran Duran. That's a reflection on how many people I have in the Duran Duran fan community that are friends. Anyways, no. So, yes, and Whooshter reviewer fans, Frannie Rhodes here in broad daylight. I usually do these at night, but this is broad daylight. And did you think I was just whistling Dixie about resuming my Whoosh reviews? Oh no, mister. Because one, I don't know how to whistle. And two, I'm totally serious. I'm back and I'm happy to be Whooshter reviewing again. Okay, so I want to say, oh gosh, I hope my phone doesn't cut out on me. I wanted to say that it was awesome, crazy, awesome, sorry, Mr. Rhodes, crazy, if you ever see this, that Duran Duran posted their rainbowy, fabulous, kind of psychedelic, but it wasn't really psychedelic. It was just beautiful, sweet, syrupy rainbow sweetness for Pride, which I love, and on their wall today, because seriously, right before I went to their wall and saw that, I was thinking about my Whoosh reviews, and I was like, how can I make them maybe a little more interesting? Maybe I should put some funky makeup on each time, or do something like weird with my hair. So anyways, and anyways. And I was thinking, well, maybe I would do that today, like put on some multicolored eyes or something. And I was like, I don't really feel like putting on makeup today, so just picture me with rainbow eyes. And actually, some people that I know say I already naturally have rainbow eyes, because I have about 3 different colors in my eyes. But anyways, so picture me with that. And yeah, it was just a trip how they had posted that, and I was thinking I was thinking myself literally all rainbowed out with makeup or hair stuff or whatever for my Whoosh reviews right before. Oh, that looks cute. I should take a selfie, but I can't because I'm making a video. Can I? I know I can't. Okay. So anyways, so you guys are like the only ones that get to see this anytime anybody that tunes into this. That looks cute. So, yeah, we were on the same wavelength. We were connecting, me and Duran Duran. And it happens. It happens a lot, actually. I've noticed it anyways. So thank you very much. We are connected, Duran Duran. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. We are one. Okay, so, yes. My Whoosh review. We are back. Frannie Rhodes Whoosh review. So, let's just jump right into it, because I don't want my video to stop here. I'll say more at the end. Oh, wait. My clothes, to kind of quote Duran Duran, my clothes are not dirty. Oh, thank you. Cherry ice cream. Smile. Real classic fabulousness. My clothes aren't dirty, but my mouth is dry. My lips have been dry. You can't really see it, but you kind of can. But they've been really dry ever since I stopped wearing a mask, because we don't have to wear masks anymore where I work if we're vaccinated. And so since I've not been wearing my mask, my lips have been dry and they hurt. I'm prone to eczema on my lips. I used to get it all the time as a kid. And yeah, so that's what's going on there. So my clothes are not dirty, but my mouth is dry. How does it happen? Does it fly through the air? Thank you very much. All right. Whoosh, Lost in the Sheets. Now I'm reviewing Lost in the Sheets, which is Whoosh episode 2 weeks back, because this week's episode, I know it's only lust. And I want to say, Mr. Rhodes, it's not only lust. I love you. I love you like I want to marry you. I love you like I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm relaying this title of this last week's episode to my love for you, Mr. Rhodes. I love you like I'll change your diapers, okay? And if you ever need them when you get older, and give you a kiss on the top of the head and love you forever. Okay, so anyways, but that episode was not up yet when I went into Sirius XM on my side of the world anyways. So Lost in the Sheets was, and one other, which I'm going to review next. But I'm reviewing Lost in the Sheets, which is 2 episodes back of Whoosh. I'm catching up. I took about a month-long hiatus. as some of you may have noticed and some of you may not. Okay. So, first song was called Working Men's Club. I believe that was the name of the song. And the name of the band is X. Now, it might be the other way around. I've noticed that with Whoosh. I probably mentioned it before. That it's hard to tell sometimes which are the band names and which are the song names. But I'm going to put a list of all of them in the notes of this video so you can check them out. I'm going to go with Working Men's Club was the name of the band. X is the name of the song. Okay. So it's an 80s alternative sound. They reminded me of Echo and the Bunnymen. Bring on the dancing horses. A musical sound, guitar-wise. That's what this song sounded like. It's excellent. I loved it. I could listen and dance to this song again and again. I gave it 5 stars. I want to make an analogy here. I love it when the Whoosh show starts off with a song that I love, that I feel familiar with, that I can just drop down into, that I can just relax into, that's like my ilk, and I get it, and I can totally tell you what the song is about and like what the genre is. I love it when we start off with a song like that, because it's like starting soaring, and then I can just soar over the rest of the show. When they start off with a song where I'm kind of like, not really sure, how would I describe that? Not really my style, not really what I listen to. I feel like I'm kind of walking on rough pebbles through water, and it's harder. So anyways, we're soaring off to a great start with this one. It sounded like Echo and the Bunnymen, and I loved it. Okay, so the next song, Simon said, he started talking about Eurovision, which he was tweeting about not too long ago, and I was enjoying his tweets and responding to a lot of them. Eurovision is a song contest in Europe that always happens in late spring, early summer. If you're in America, you probably aren't familiar with it. I'm in America. I think I'd heard of Eurovision, but I didn't know what it was. So now this is what it is, and I learned more about it through Simon's tweets as well. It's annually late spring, early summer. It used to be a panel of judges that decided on the winners, and now it's by phone and text voting from the people, which is good. I like that. So Simon was talking about how when you get no points, when like nobody likes your performance or your song, I forgot how he said it. It was something in French, but it basically means no points. He said that James Newman, a song called Out of the Embers, which I believe was the England contestant this year, he got no points. Sorry, James Newman. Also, just an aside about this competition, Eurovision, up until the 60s, it was only in English. You could only perform your songs in English, and now it's in any language, which I think is also good. So the song that was next played on Whoosh was a runner-up in Eurovision this year by an artist called Jean's TEARS-Tout l'univers was the name of the song, which I believe means all of the universe in French. So he's a Swiss singer, and this song was dramatic feeling, intense, slow, building to a crescendo. I believe I'm using that word correctly. Piano in the song. And the way I described it is that if Candlelight had a sound kind of a feeling, that's what this song sounds like. It was in French, I believe. And I gave it 5 stars. I really liked Tout l'univers by Jean's TEARS, who is the runner-up in Eurovision. That's the second song that they played on Whoosh this week. Then Simon and Katy, Simon started talking about this Italian glam rock band that was also featured on Eurovision called Maneskin, M-A-N-E-S-K-I-N. I believe I looked them up. And I'm sorry, I heard a sound. I was like, oh, something fell over. I was like, what the hell was that? Okay. So, Maneskin, and he made a big point about the lead singer of Maneskin, whose name is Damiano David. I looked them up. Simon saying that he was ridiculously beautiful. Okay, that this guy, Damiano David, the lead singer of Maneskin, was ridiculously beautiful. They were talking about that band too. So, of course, I had to look up this band and see for myself. Okay, so Damiano David, he has a Perry Farrell-ish vibe, sort of, when Perry Farrell was younger. He's okay looking. He's handsome. I wouldn't say he's ridiculously beautiful. And what I wanted to say to that was, if you want to see ever, always, I'm dropping stuff now, the most ridiculously beautiful man there ever was, Simon Le Bon. I will show you a picture of him. Well, I have so many pictures of him. We'll go with an oldie, but a greatie. That is the most ridiculously beautiful man in the world. Mr. Nick Rhodes. Thank you very much. I'm going to kiss the picture. I'm going to lick the picture now. So, yeah, thank you very much. Simon said Damiano David of Main Skin is the most ridiculously looking good man. No, it's this guy right here. Okay, thank you very much. I just had to say that. Now, getting back to the review. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. Ridiculously good-looking man, most in the world, and that girl with him. God, they look like they should be a couple. Thank you very much. Okay, so I hope you're able to see that. So, sorry, my picture is dusty. So, I have to dust. Okay, so the next song on Whoosh, the third song, was from an artist called Bamba WASSOULOU. Bamba WASSOULOU Groove. The song was called Kamalinya. And Kamalinya means badness in Bambara, okay, which is the language, I guess, of where this person is from. I would describe it as fast and reggae. Lahobe, that's L-A and then H-O-B-E, I believe, is the lead singer of Bamba WASSOULOU Groove. And he goes to the heights of his city with a megaphone and gets people riled up for good, like sort of activism stuff. That was per Catty, the lead singer of this band that has this fast reggae-ish song, does that. I gave it 1 star. It wasn't really my style. Then we had a question. Simon read it because it was for Catty, which was cute. It was a cute switch because usually it's a question for Simon and Catty reads it. But Simon read this one for Catty. The question was, Catty, you call yourself a video kid. What makes you like a video? Catty's answer was, first of all, she was talking about a TV room that they had in their house when she was a kid, that she would always hang out in there. That was like her spot. Her mom always used to know to find her in the TV room. But then she also said, in a nutshell, what makes her like a video the most is to make an effort to make an interesting video that embellishes your song. So thank you very much. And Simon thought that was an excellent answer. So the next song is by an artist called Alfie Templeman. The song is called Wait, I Lied. So I would describe it as funky, good lyrics. Here's an example of some of the lyrics. Do you want to know the truth? Is it going to better you? I really like that lyric. Do you want to know the truth? Is it going to better you? It's a deep question. It's a thought-provoking question. I think it's a question that we can all reflect and contemplate on. And, yeah, do I want to know the truth? Like, if I related this to myself about something that was really important to me, yes, I would, but I wouldn't want it to make me sad. But anyways, yeah, I think the truth is always best. But I thought that was a great, deep lyric. It's also got a good dance beat, and I gave it 5 stars. I really liked Wait, I Lied by Alfie Templeman. The next song was by a band called ONEOHTRIX. That's ONEOHTRIX. Again, I'm going to put all of these song titles and artists in the notes of this video so you can look them up and stream them elsewhere if you don't have access to Whoosh anymore since they've been on SiriusXM, which is the whole point of me doing these reviews. ONEOHTRIX Point Never Long Road Home was the name of the song. I would describe it as a hodgepodge of interesting different sounds and soundscapes. This was Catty's. Oh, no, that wasn't. Okay. And soundscapes. That's how I would describe Long Road Home from ONEOHTRIX Point Never. These bands have such interesting names. And I'm like, what the hell does it mean? And where did they come up with it? And I gave that one 4 stars. Okay. So I actually gave it 4 stars, surprisingly, because what I could remember about it, I didn't think I would, but I did. Now, then they were talking about the songs. So the Alfie Templeman song, was Catty's track of the week. The one called Wait, I Lied. That was Catty's track of the week. Alfie Templeton is from England. He has an album called Forever Isn't Long Enough, recorded in 2016 when he was 13, which is impressive. He has released 4 EPs since. He describes himself as indie R&B, and his inspiration is experiences of others, okay, in his songs. Experiences that other people have are the inspiration for a lot of his songs. Now, ONEOHTRIX, that song, which again was called Long Road Home, it's per Katy, a 2020 collaboration. They did a 2020 collaboration with The Weeknd called After Hours. There was more that she said, but I couldn't write it all down fast enough. So I can tell you that they did a 2020 collaboration with The Weeknd called After Hours. And ONEOHTRIX, and I have to check out this video. They have a freaky video that Katy described as otherworldly creatures having sex. And Simon says, yes, that is what it was, including full body ejaculation, which sounds interesting and messy. And Simon cracks me up because he's a Scorpio, right? Scorpios are supposed to be the most sexually driven sign of the zodiac. That is like their main characteristic. They're the most sexually driven sign of the zodiac. They're freaky in that way. And they're dark, usually kind of dark people. And Simon really isn't any of those things. Simon is like light. And he's not, I don't see Simon really in a sexual way. I don't. But that's just my personal preference. But he's a very good looking man and I love him to death. I just don't feel that thing for him. But, well, you know, I'm in love with Nick. And so, he's a Scorpio and he said he didn't like the video and he doesn't want to see that and he doesn't want to think about that. And it has to do with sex. And so, even though it's strange, otherworldly creature sex. And so I thought that was kind of an unscorpio-ish thing to say. Anyways, I'm interested to check out and see it, so I'm probably going to do that. So if you want to see a weird video of otherworldly creatures having sex with full-body messy ejaculation, check out the ONEOHTRIX video for, I guess, the song Long Road Home. And I swear, I'm more of a Scorpio than Simon is sometimes because my mind is always in the gutter, okay? And it doesn't seem like Simon's is most of the time. And it seems like he was not even interested in something that Scorpios would normally be interested in. Okay. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say about that. Another question. Has there ever been a performance that you wondered how you would top? This was a question for Simon. And he said every performance because you feel that way and then you forget about that feeling when you go on to the next performance and then you feel like that one was the best that you've ever done and it kind of just keeps going. So there's not one particular one. It's like you're always, I guess in a way he was kind of trying to say you're always trying to top yourself in a way. The crowd is what, and he did say that the crowd is what makes it the best, not Duran Duran. At the concerts, the crowd and how we react and our energy is actually what makes the show, not the band's performance, which I thought was really cool and kind of an awesome thing to say. So when you go to Duran Duran shows, have your game face on and make it great. Okay, so, which they always are. I mean, I'm sorry, a Duran Duran concert, that's like no-brainer heaven on earth for Francine every single time, no matter what. Okay, so nothing I'd rather do except be with you, Mr. Rhodes. Okay, so the next song was called, oh, did I tell you how many stars I gave the other ones? Hold on. I don't even know if I wrote it down. So, oh yeah, ONEOHTRIX I gave 4 stars, Alfie Templeman I gave 5. I did mention that. Okay, now, next one was called Where's My Brain? The band was called The Lazy Eyes. This was Simon's hotspot pick of the week. I gave it 2 stars. As you'll recall, if you've watched my previous reviews, always happens. Me and Simon are never neck and neck with the kind of music that we like. I gave it 2 stars, and it was his hotspot pick of the week, meaning he loved it. So I would describe it as another hodgepodge of sounds with high-pitched female voice. The song that the title Lost the Sheets came from. Okay, so yeah, they pick song titles. They take a lyric from a song usually and use it as the song title for the show. So this was the one, because the name of this episode is Lost in the Sheets. This was the song that their episode title came from this week. Simon kept using Lost in the Sheets as an analogy for actually losing something. I think of being lost in the sheets with Mr. Rhodes when I hear those words. Lost in the sheets. Seriously, that was the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, yeah, me and Mr. Rhodes. Lost in the sheets, baby. That's what I want. And so, well as loving you for the rest of my life, Mr. Rhodes, which I have done and which I want to continue to do with you. And so, again, my mind always, I go to sex always a lot in my mind. Probably because I'm not having any. And but I've always been that way, I think. And Simon doesn't. He was thinking of an item lost in the sheets. I was thinking of being lost in the sheets with my Mr. Rhodes. So yeah, once again, I'm more of a Scorpio than Simon is, and I'm a Sagittarius. But I think Scorpio is my rising sign, if I'm not mistaken. And they do, Sagittarius is my sun sign, and I'm pretty sure Scorpio, if I figured it out correctly, is my rising sign. And they do say that your rising sign is the persona that you actually show to the world most. So that makes sense. So, okay, so what they said about Lazy Eyes, who have the song Where's My Brain? Simon said it reminds him of 70s prog rock. For those of you who don't know the lingo, that's 70s progressive rock, I believe. Simon loves the bass and string rhythm section. He said they're very professional sounding and exciting and funny and happy and uplifting, and that's the kind of music that he wanted to play in that show. Katy said they're a 4-piece psychedelic rock band from Sydney, Australia, good at playing psychedelic rock explosion. I think per the band is they said that about themselves. They have an EP called EP2, or they have an EP coming out, a forthcoming EP called EP2. Katy made a joke that they put more thought into the music than the names of their EPs, which was actually kind of funny. They met at 16 years old in a school competition. They wrote this song in the developing years of the band and at a time when the set list needed fast-paced songs that made people sweat. It's about losing your mind over something and wanting to have a tantrum loosely. That's what the song is about per the band, but it's really just a jam. Something like that. Okay, there's another question. For Simon. Simon, do you believe in paranormal fairies and the paranormal fairies and that love never dies as in reincarnation? This was from Jennifer in Wayne, New Jersey. Simon's very concise, simple answer was, nah. And then he didn't say any more about it. Of course. The boys don't always like to give too much insight into their deep beliefs about things like that. I've noticed that. I believe him and Katy discussed more about that off camera. They're not on camera. Off audio. Okay, so the next song was from a band called Gremlin, Grmln. The song is called In the Sun. It's a male vocal, 70s harmonic sounding male voice. Which I really liked. I gave it 3 stars just for the 70s harmonic sounding male voice. The rest of the song was just okay to me. The lyrics, let them dance in the sun until the sun goes down, over and over basically, most of it with decent music in the background. I gave it 3 stars. And all of those 3 stars were brought about by the cool 70s harmonic sounding male voice. I liked that. Okay. Next song was by a band called Feet. And the song is called Peace and Quiet. So I would say it has kicky, snappy, sassy, badass lyrics, yes, and a somewhat raucous music. And I gave it 4 stars. I like Peace and Quiet by Feet. Now, they were talking about the songs again. Katy said In the Sun by, once again, that was by Gremlin, the last one that we talked about, Grmln, was Katy's second favorite song of the week. Udo Park is the person's real name. His stage name is Gremlin, Grmln. He's a Japanese-American musician, and he has under 2,000 followers on Instagram and Twitter. So Katy and Simon urge everybody to follow Gremlin, Grmln, on Instagram and Twitter to show him more love because they really liked him. So follow Gremlin. I'm sure I already have because I follow all of the accounts that they tag in their posts for Whooosh. And let me see. Katy loves Feet. Feet, again, was the band that did the song Peace and Quiet. Katy loves feet. Oh, she literally loves feet, like feet on people. I don't. She was talking about how she loves her kids' feet. They're so cute. She loves feet. I don't love feet. Nicely manicured feet are nice. They're okay, but overall, I don't have a big foot thing. Simon thinks the name Feet for a band is a memorable name. Simon, once again, I'll have to disagree with you. I don't think it's memorable. Like, I guess I'll probably remember it now because I've talked about it so much and I was thinking about it when he said that. But honestly, if I... like, okay, so if I hear this song again called Peace and Quiet, I'll probably remember it's by a band called Feet. But honestly, I don't think it's the most memorable band name. Simon did. So per Simon, they're punk, very good and sophisticated. This is about Feet that did Peace and Quiet. Per Katy, the song is about rejuvenating. Oh, this is what the band said about it. The song is about rejuvenating the music industry, basically. And let me see. Then they went on to... an artist, the next artist, which is by the name of Mickey, M-Y-K-K-I, Blanco. And that was the last song that they played. They started talking about that artist. Mickey Blanco is an American rapper performance artist. Mickey Blanco began as a YouTube video character, but sort of video character, but evolved into a performance art piece. The record label that Mickey Blanco is on is Transgressive Records. They did mention that because Katy kept calling this artist they, and Simon said, "Now you keep saying they. Is this a solo artist or is this a band?" And she said, "A solo artist." And Simon said, "Oh, I see why you're saying they there." And then they referred to the fact that Mickey Blanco, sorry, is a non-binary artist, meaning the way that Simon put it, which I think is a perfect succinct way to put it, not identifying with male or female to the exclusion of the other as far as gender goes. And when I looked up non-binary, because of course it's a term that I've heard a lot these days, which I'm sure we all have, and I wasn't quite positive what it was. What I found when I looked up non-binary, it's neither male nor female. And as Simon put it, not identifying with male or female to the exclusion of the other as far as gender goes. So Mickey Blanco is in fact a non-binary artist. I would describe this song as sassy, kicky rapping, attitude, lyrics with attitude, against a steady, I guess I'll say electronic background of music. It's a cool song. I don't know if I gave this, I didn't put how many stars I gave Mickey Blanco's song. From what I can remember about it, I'll give it 4 stars, 4.5 to 5 stars. It was good. I liked the sassy lyrics, and the music was cool. So, and also I just want to say, because this was something new from the last Whoosh review that I did, unbeknownst to myself that was going to be the last one that I did for about a month. I like that Simon and Katy gave some information about the final artist that they played before ending the show, because before they weren't doing that. They would just do their standard outro and play the song. They wouldn't say anything about the artist, just who the artist was and what the song was, obviously, but nothing more about the artist. And I really didn't like that. It was too abrupt, and just ending the show that way without any information made me feel kind of lonely. So I really like that they're giving some background on the last artist that they're playing, then playing the song, then ending. Then the show is over. So thank you very much, Simon and Katy. Good addition, and please keep doing that. And yeah, that was the Whoosh review for this week. I hope you liked it. Oh, and a few times during this show, Simon and Katy were flubberbubbed verbally. And when I say flubberbubbed, I mean what's happened to me a few times doing these videos, as you might know if you've watched my past videos, where I just get tongue-tied. I'm like, I can't talk. And I've even said, oh my God, I can't talk right now. It happened to them a few times. So yay! We're all flubberbubbed. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I thought it was a good show. I gave quite a few songs 5 stars, or a couple of 4 stars as well. Good music. If you can check out Whoosh on SiriusXM every week, it's SiriusXM Volume Channel 106. You have to download the app, and you have to be able to get it in your area. It is a paid service. I believe I pay for it every month. And it's not available in all areas, though, actually. I think it's only in the States, if I'm not mistaken. So there are a lot of international fans that can no longer access Whoosh, which is why I started doing these reviews. I saw... Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that it had stopped, but it hasn't stopped. I saw so many fans saying they missed the show so much, and I was like, I want to help people still be able to know what's going on with it. So I actually contacted SiriusXM, asked them if I could record the shows and just post them on my timeline. I cannot do that because it is a paid service. So I was like, I'm going to do this, a verbal Whoosh review of telling you everything that was played, what I thought of it, what Simon and Katy thought of it, what they said, and what I thought of it all and all that jazz. And that's how this Whoosh review Frannie Rhodes idea was born. I'm going to keep doing it. You might see me with crazy makeup or, you know, funny hair from time to time if I feel like making it a little more interesting as far as that goes. But I don't know. I think I'm pretty colorful on my own. But, yeah. So, oh, and you would think that I was busy as ever, anything, because it takes me so long to do these. Like, the show was last night, and I haven't done this video until today. It takes me so long to do them. I took a month off from doing them. I'm busy, but I'm seriously not that busy. I mean, I have some free time. It's just I'm a procrastinator, and I always have a lot going on in my head, and there's always so much to deal with in life. And so sometimes all of that gets in the way. But I am going to do my best to do these reviews weekly again on Wednesday or Thursday, hopefully by the latest, and keep you guys posted on what goes on. Whoosh-wise, if you can't listen anymore. And I know that Katy has started to post on Twitter about all the songs, which is awesome. And I just discovered an account on Instagram called Whoosh, which also posts about the songs and artists being played. So there are different people. I don't know who does the Whoosh account. I'm not sure if it's a fan or if it's Duran Duran related. But anyways, it's really cool. And I actually messaged them. Oh my God, we started doing our Whoosh reviewing, so to speak, around the same time. We should promo each other on each other's pages. What do you think? And I haven't heard back from them on the message yet. But anyways, so there's a few different ways you can keep up on Whoosh. And this is my contribution to that. And I decided to start doing this about 3 months ago. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it. I will continue it. Tune in, subscribe, like my videos if you like them, and please tell a friend. I'd like to get more subscribers, and I'd like to have it grow and be something that people enjoy and look forward to every week, if possible. So thank you very much, and have a fabulous, today is Thursday. Have a fabulous Thursday night, and my goal for this evening is to listen to that next show, which would have been last week's show, not the one last night, but last week's show, and do a review on that before the night is out. I'm going to try. I'm not going to promise. But I will be doing a review of that soon. And then, of course, of last night's show as well. And we will continue from there. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And have a fabulous Thursday. Bye for now. I love you, Mr. Rhodes. Always, of course.